All right, we're here with Colin McGovern, freshly off of his verbal commitment to Notre Dame. Got a chance to get down to campus today for the first time. Obviously, you've had an offer now for a little bit. Just talk a little bit about, obviously, what led you up to that moment and knowing that this was a place for you.
Well, I showed up this morning and, watching the highlight video and everything, it just got me pumped up about Notre Dame. And I sort of grew up a Notre Dame fan, being, Irish Catholic. So obviously I was high on them, they were high on me. And as the day went on, I just, got acclimated with the players and the coaches, and I just fell in love. So it definitely took some thinking towards the end, but I thought the risk was definitely worth the reward.
Was there any moment in particular in the trip where you were able to kind of turn to your parents and say, this is it for me, I know this is where I'm supposed to be?
Actually, they had no clue it was coming, because like I said, we were talking about it 5 minutes before I went in to go talk with Coach Kelly, and they had no clue what was going to happen. They were just sort of weighing my options, and they both my mom, my dad, and even my sister they were all throwing all these positives of Notre Dame at me, and I was just sort of sitting there soaking it in, not really showing any emotion to it, and we get in with Coach Kelly. About 5 minutes into it, he's like, so you love Notre Dame or something along those lines, and I was like, yeah, I'm actually ready to commit. So it was pretty nice.
Cool. And then, of course, what was his reaction to it? I'm sure same thing. He's probably thinking, this is his first time here. I may not be able to get him.
Yeah.
But
First time sitting in his office. I don't think he had a clue it was coming. He sort of was wowed by it a little bit, and he was taken aback a little bit. And after he let that process, he was really excited.
Good. So I guess just now being able to have the recruiting process behind you, and now you're committed to a school and kind of keep that being your focus. What does that mean to you and your family, just to be able to kind of know where your future home is going to be now?
It's definitely going to be a lot more relaxing. Not being not having to go travel all these weekends. Not that was necessarily a bad thing, but it's just going to be nice having that team to call my team. I'm going to be on the Fighting Irish in these next few years, so it's exciting and also relaxing at the same time.
This is a rare case where all three current commitments before you got here were here as well. Stephen Elmer, James Onualu, Jacob Matuska, obviously added Hunter Biven to the mix too. So essentially you're with your whole class on one visit. What kind of advantage do you think that is, just for your group?
I think it's a good thing, because we were all there, and I was talking with Steve a little bit, and me and him were actually talking the whole practice, and we got along really well. So I knew that if I was going to be playing with him, there wasn't going to be any problems, because we got along so well. And then Hunter, the little bit that I talked with him, he seemed like a nice kid. So it's definitely a positive being able to get along with, or meet and get along with your future players, future teammates.
Any plans to come back? Or
Spring
game?
Yeah, spring game I'm planning on coming back, so that's the 21st, so I'm planning on getting out here, and then maybe getting out here as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.